Hi Aries, welcome to your March No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Aries, we're looking at the person on your mind, the one you're wondering about during this time of no contact communication. And we're going to see, how do they feel about whatever's going on? How do they feel about you? Will they make any moves towards you? Will things change? So we're going to kind of look at all that energy. We're going to look at actually what happened. How do they feel about that? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? And will things change? All right. So we have the Energy Oracle here. So I'm going to get some opening messages with this deck, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female. General collective reading. Also cross watchers and anyone with heavy placements as well. But welcome in, Aries. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot. And keep in mind, Aries, all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Door to personal healing and happiness. We have 34, which is 7. 7 is divinely guided. Spiritual energy can be a little bit challenging, though. All tied up. We have 23, which is 5, which is change. Storm warning. We have 10. 10s are endings and new beginnings. And we have the thinking man, 46, another 10. Well, whatever happened between the two of you, it looks like they're doing a lot of thinking about this. I'm kind of feeling like here, Aries, there could be something that happened with them that they had to take care of, because we do have storm warning here, which can be very chaotic energy that maybe they're stuck in right now. But I do see them thinking heavily about what's happening and the connection. This could be something that they also need to heal from, and also so there can be happiness in their life and happiness in the connection with the two of you. They're definitely stuck something that is very chaotic. That's what I'm feeling here, Aries. They are thinking about you, though. We have the thinking man right here. I was almost said the hangman. Interesting. This kind of gives me King of Swords vibes with the thinking man. But let's jump to the tarot and see what the tarot has to say. So we have the 8 coins tattoo tarot for your reading. Then to close it out, we have the Witch's Oracle for some closing messages. So tell me, what's the situation here? What's going on during this time of no contact? What does this all mean for Aries? What does this all mean for Aries, please? What do we need to know? All right, let's see. The Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the 3 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person has a lot going on right now with the 2 of Pentacles. Everything feels up in the air. I do feel like this was heading down the road to something good, possible commitment. I mean, you do have the King of Pentacles here, which can be a very committed, secure, grounded energy. Someone doing something that they need to do the right way. I definitely feel like this person is looking out for your connection and the future. We do have the 3 of Wands here. And I do like strength. You know, the strong connection cannot be denied. Also, them overcoming, right, and being strong and brave, whatever's going on here, to move this forward. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is positive movement forward. Things meant to be, you know, all that great energy. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, so there's the no contact right there with the High Priestess. So whatever this is, they feel like the best thing is to go off on their own and deal whatever's going on. I mean, the 2 of Pentacles isn't great. You know, there's a lot going on, a very unbalanced energy. All right, so we have Sag, Leo. So I will mention the signs as I see them, Aries. It could be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo. So whatever they're all stuck up and all tied up in, a very strong energy. So, you know, this will be overcome. It's just a matter of when. But let's see how they're feeling about this whole situation for you, Aries, for them, this connection, how they're feeling. Let's see how they're feeling about the whole situation. All right. Tower, yeah, it's a big, it may have been out of the blue, out of nowhere, shock, surprise. You know, and the Tower does sometimes bring destruction. So whatever this is, it came in to wreak havoc, right? And they feel like this was like out of the blue, out of nowhere. Ace of Pentacles. When they were just focused on the Ace of Pentacles with you, right? And we definitely have a soulmate energy here with the Temperance card. You know, healing, patience, balance, hoping you'll have patience through this whole thing. Definitely soulmate alignment. Knight of Cups. Definitely focused on the connection with you and moving this romance forward. But they have to be secluded right now and kind of deal with whatever they're dealing with. So they're definitely focused on dealing with this, but also still focused on you, the connection, and moving it forward, right? It's not telling me exactly what this chaos that came in that is trying to cause destruction. I mean, it could be literally anything. But they're still focused on you, even though they have to focus on this right now, if that makes sense. And this is you, Aries, with the Tower. So we have Aries, Sag, Scorpio, Virgo. 5 of Wands. Definitely there's challenge and conflict right now happening, right? So let's see how they're feeling about you. I mean, we kind of got this all over the place with the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Temperance. So let's see how they're feeling about you, Aries. How are they feeling about Aries? How are they feeling about Aries? Let's see. 3 of Cups. They just want to reunite, come back together. 10 of Swords reverse. They feel like this is a long drawn out situation. They definitely, story between you is not finished. They definitely have all intentions of coming back, reuniting, right? 7 of Wands, but they just know there's a challenge and a block right now they've got to work through. 7 of Pentacles, it's going to take some time. 10 of Wands, and it's definitely a heavy burden right now. Very oppressed, weighed down, heavy burden they're dealing with. Let's see what's on the bottom. The Star. They have faith, hope, optimism. They see you as a wish dream come true. Divinely guided energy, balance, things meant to be. Having faith and hope. This will all be over soon and you can be together again. Right? Alright, so you'll have to leave me a comment like how does this resonate for you? Like what's going on for you? I mean, every situation's different. But we're going to see now, Aries, what they're doing right now that you need to be aware of. We could kind of see they're dealing with the situation. They just want the happy outcome. I mean, happiness up there. All right. And, you know, that storm warning does kind of look like the Tower, right? It could be happening right now. Obviously, the Tower is right now for me. So we have the World. So what are they doing right now? Definitely keeping their distance. Queen of Swords. They could have, you know, legal matters in play here. The Queen of Swords. Could be legalities involved. King of Cups. They're holding back their love, but I can definitely feel that they don't want to. They just want to return back to you. 6 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Quickly, as soon as possible. Returning back to you as soon as possible. Knight of Swords, very fast. So whatever they're doing right now, I mean, they can have legalities involved. I mean, maybe they're going through a divorce. I mean, I wasn't really feeling that. I mean, the sword people can be somewhat of law enforcement or legal matters or something like that. Coming to a close. I mean, the world is endings and new beginnings. So they're bringing this to a close as fast as they can. Right? They have a lot of love for you that's being held back right now, which they don't want to do. Returning back to you very fast, quick. Like I said, as soon as possible. Aries. So let's see. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. And, you know, if this has been going on for some time, may have wondering, you know, well, maybe this is over. Maybe they're not going to come back, right? No. All they do is think about you and getting back to you as fast as possible. Yeah, keeping that faith and hope, optimism here with the star. We've seen this under the deck a little while ago. This deck has multiples in it, so it might have been the other star. I don't remember. They look different. But again, the faith, the hope, the optimism that we're going to be together very soon. All right, so let's see how things are going to change, Aries. But if it does resonate, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Aries, so how could things change here for Aries? Like, how soon are things going to change, basically, is what we're saying, what we're seeing here. All right, let's see. One more roll clarifying, then we'll get into the Witch's Oracle for closing messages. 10 of Cups, so there's your happy ending, right? 5 of Swords, they could be feeling a little defeated right now, but there's a lot of sabotaging factors at play, whatever they're dealing with. And all they want is to give you this pentacle, right? And be committed, stable, grounded with you. We do have the King, Queen of Pentacles here. Like I said, I did feel like this was definitely on the road to commitment, maybe even marriage, whatever it is for you. King of Wands, definitely taking the lead, doing what they have to do, being very determined, fiery, passionate, right? Taking the lead. And again, keeping that faith, hope, and optimism, being together as soon as possible, right? Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn. The Moon. You know, there's a little fear of the unknown, what we don't see coming. And you could be fearing, you know, when is this going to happen? 2 of Wands is, you know, the path has already been chosen, right? You're already on that path, right? The Sun reverse, yeah, it's not a happy time, right, for either one of you. 6 of Wands, but there will be success and victory here. The 6 of Wands in this whole situation. 9 of Cups, you know, happiness, joy, wish fulfillment again at play. And this Knight of Wands, there's a black and white, this one, and a colored. When I get the black and white one, this is telling me the struggle's almost over. Whatever this is, it's almost over. The reuniting is almost here. 3 of Cups. There's 2 3 of Cups. We've seen it there. This one, black and white. It's almost here. And then you can have your new beginning, right? Magician here. Ace of Wands, exciting new beginning. And there's the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, the King and the Queen live in the 10 of Pentacles. Long-term dedication. There's just the challenge right now. 5 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. But there's the offer coming in. Engagement, whatever. Building, growing, expanding where this was taking off. Yeah, there's the struggle. 9 of Wands. But I see them not putting in as much work anymore with whatever's going on here. 8 of Pentacles reverse, right? And then you have your love here with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands. So, Aries, it's not going to be long. I can tell you that. All right. So let's get you some Witches Tarot. See what else you need to know. And also, everything you need to know is down below in the description box. So you can check that out if you'd like to. All the links, all the info, it's all down there. So please just check it out. All right, Aries. Witch's Oracle. Did I say tarot? This is the Witch's Oracle. Messages for Aries. Yule, rebirth. So there you go. Like this coming back together here. We do have winter energy, and you know, we are in the northern hemisphere in the winter. And it's funny because we got a massive blizzard today. So, but there you go. So if you're in, this could be telling me that whatever season you're in right now, and we're almost at the end of this season, you know, depending if you're summer or winter, there's like not even another month. So I think by the end of the season, you're going to start to see things happening. Secret, Book of Shadows. I just feel like that is, not that there's secrets, there's probably a lot of things we don't know exactly all the details of what's going on, but also the no communication, right? We're kind of being held back at this time. So it feels like being secretive towards each other in a way, you know what I mean? and initiation, Spirit. So yeah, there's going to be, you know, I kind of take that as intention, initiation, like you're going to be coming back together, right? Magic circle protection. Yeah, they're definitely protecting you, this connection, and just doing what they have to do right now, right? Okay, Aries, well, I hope that made sense and resonated. That's what I have for you. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.